So it is a beautiful Sunday afternoon here on Martha's Vineyard. Very cold and a little bleak. Not much moving around here. And I am headed all the way up to the other end of my island, to the farthest outpost. I'm going to walk the beach. I've got a few cameras with me, and I'm going to see what I can see. I might try for some long exposure photography. I might try for some panoramas and whatever else might catch my fancy. At the very least, it's a good afternoon to just get out and about. Hopefully, I'm going to catch the tide and the light perfectly. The tide should be going out, which should give me access to a lot of big glacial boulders in the ocean. And the sun should be going down in the next couple of hours. I've allowed plenty of time for myself to wander once I get there. And we will see what we can see. So here I am, the farthest away from my home that I can get on this island. This parking lot is usually filled to overflowing during the summer. Today there's one other car. So hey everybody, I am here at the other end of my island. I'm about to head down onto a beautiful beach filled with glacial boulders. This is the beach where we love to come body surfing and boogie boarding and family picnics and whatnot. And I'm hoping to time things just right for the time and for the tide and for the light. It's about probably about 2 hours from sunset. And I'm going to see if I can get some long exposure photography down in among the boulders in the water. And maybe some panoramic shots. And I'm not sure what else. I'm going to see what I can see. It's a beautiful day. The sun is still kind of high and bright, but I can see there's some cloud cover down towards the horizon, so I think the light is going to get a little bit more diffuse. And it's cold, but there's very little wind. There's no wind today. It's probably, I don't know, maybe between 20 and 30 degrees, maybe right around 30 degrees. I haven't been out in a while. I had a cold that kept me home for about a week. And then the weather was just truly horrible. Freezing cold rain. We had a beautiful snow last week. And I took a drive hoping that I could get some photos in the woods, but there was so much snow that none of the parking areas at the trails were plowed out. So I basically just drove around and came home with nothing. And that's okay, that happens sometimes. The thing about photography, as always, is I start off with an idea, and the idea may pan out, and it may branch out into something completely different. I don't know. And yeah, the sun, the light is starting to change a little bit as we speak. So I'm going to head down. I don't know how much you can see in the camera, but we've got a shot of no man's land off in the distance. I see one boat, must be a fishing boat, and it looks pretty still down there. So, off we go. So yeah, it's not too cold, and I'm also happy to report that I finally have all of my winter gear, my winter outfit squared away. I've got warm shoes, warm pants, polar fleece lined pants, very comfortable, very warm. I've got my down jacket, my neck warmer, and my ruck pack mittens. So as long as my head, my feet, my hands are warm, I am happy. And I'm also pretty happy with my camera gear. I've got the Joby, the G7, a couple of EOS Rs, and a few lenses, some filters, my night light, in case I get caught in the dark. And oh yeah, this is going to be beautiful. I can see there's a little bit of a very smooth ocean swell. Very glassy. Lovely, lovely. Very quiet. This is a really quiet time of year, early February, and I refer to it as the doldrums because nothing much is moving. There's nobody really around. All of the stores are closed except for the essentials. So it's a bit on the bleak side, a bit on the lonely side. Yep, beautiful. I see a fishing trawler steaming by. Very little wind. It's very, very calm down here. Just some small ocean swells. The light's going to be great. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, as always, it's a little chit-chat, some scenery, and hopefully some photos at the end. And yes, the tide is definitely going out. I've always loved this big slab of a rock. Reminds me of a piano, great big piano. It's been here forever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. This long lens is allowing me to bring all of those rocks right into the front of the frame with the cliffs framing them beautifully. It's kind of a unique vantage point with all these rocks. I haven't been down here with this kind of low tide in a long time. This is great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm going to head down towards Gorilla Rock, down towards Philbin Beach. There's a pile of stones down there that I'm quite fond of. And that's where I'd like to take some long exposure shots. Sun is headed downward, as it does every day at this time. So I think the light is going to get good. So I'm headed down to this big pile of stones. And what I can't get over is how this beach changes from winter to summer. Right now it's completely covered with rocks. And in the summer it's a sandy beach. I just don't know how that happens. And we really kind of get a glimpse when the tide is low like this of what we're swimming over. I had no idea that we were swimming above so many rocks. Although, again, in the summer, I'm sure there aren't this many stones. The sand comes in and covers them all up. I don't know how that works, because there are a lot of stones here. I just can't get over all these stones. Where do they go in the summer? Or do they just get covered up by sand? This is a lot of stones to get covered up. And what is it about the summer that brings the sand in here to cover it up? I don't understand this. Just amazing how many stones there are here. And really, this is a sandy beach during the summer. Now, I don't know if my camera can do justice to this beauty. You know, I've been here so many times, but I have never seen it looking like this. There's just something about the tide and these stones that is just fantastic. I think this is where I'm going to have to set up shop for my long exposures. This is fantastic. I feel as though I'm on another planet. So yeah, I think I'm going to set up my tripod here and I'm going to try for some long exposure, see what I can do with that water and with the stones. The sun is going to be down behind that cloud in just a minute, and then after that it's going to be lights out. So I'm going to work kind of fast here. Okay, I am headed out. I think I got what I came for. I think I got some nice long exposures down around those rocks. We'll see when I get home. The sun is officially down beneath the horizon. It's going to start to get pretty dark, so I am going to head out. Oh yeah, I am the last one on the beach tonight. This has been great. Very glad I did this. I literally have to make myself get out of my house. So here we have one last parting shot. The end of a beautiful afternoon. Just what the doctor ordered. And off we go. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.